Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of VGC Prep. After yesterday's episode, I kind of like Volt Switch on Rotom. It does have its strategic uses, and because that let us play around that Salamence pretty easily, and let us get the upper hand. So I honestly do like it a lot. I just don't know if I want it defensive. The Will-O-Wisp is very, very useful, especially against things like Mawile, who will not hesitate to sucker punch a Rotom Heat, but I could burn it instead. So it's a toss-up. I really like the Rotoms because they're very versatile. You can give them different EV spreads, different movesets, different items, and they all work for what you need it to do. So that's why I really like Rotom. But let's get on to the team. It looks like we're facing an Aegislash, Zapdos, Azumarill, Garchomp, Kangaskhan, and Gardevoir. So overall, a pretty standard team. So what I'm thinking is Rotom is going to be a very, very, very powerful lead for us. And on the same note as that, we're going to want to bring Gardevoir. Gardevoir is going to provide some... Oh my god. But I'm not some pressure there because you won't know what we're gonna do. We could be scarfed if he starts off with Garchomp. We can get that Trick Room going. Obviously, we're gonna have to worry about that Azumarill. But I think what we can do for the Azumarill is I'm gonna bring Goodra mainly for the Zapdos and the Aegislash, and I'm considering Scizor or Kangaskhan now. Scizor will let us beat the Azumarill pretty easily, I think. We could probably take a Waterfall. But at the same time, Kangaskhan just lets us hit really super duper hard. So it's kind of a toss-up as to what we can do there. I'm going to go with Scizor because I think Scizor has a better matchup for this team. There's a lot of things that can just kind of beat Kangaskhan there. And I'd rather not have a Gardevoir tracing Parental Bond. I don't know about you guys, but I think that might be a bad thing. So we'll see what happens here. Yeah, I'm still not too certain about Gengar, I've been bouncing ideas off of some other guys, and, we came up with Kofagrigus, and Dusclops, and Trevenant. All great ideas, but I'm not sure how I feel about them, you know what I'm saying? So look at what we got there. We got a Rough Skin. Now, we're against a Garchomp and a Zapdos. Obviously, a Scarfed Gardevoir will put a lot of threat onto the team. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to Volt Switch off onto the Zapdos because Rotom really doesn't have much in here. He could very easily go for Rock Slide here, which is what I think he's going to do with the Garchomp. Yeah, risking the Scarf Gardevoir, but I guess he doesn't really care too much. Hopefully neither of us flinch. Now, he is a Discharge Core, which is good to know. Disquake. It doesn't really do too much damage to my team in general, but now he knows we're not Scarfed. Obviously, we weren't Scarfed. And we don't flinch with the Rotom, so that's good. We'll be able to switch out here. And I'm trying to think. With the Garchomp here, we might flinch. So I think I'll bring out Scizor instead for right now, because I don't need Goodra right away, and Scizor can still do some good damage to the Zapdos, and it'll be easier if Gardevoir flinches, and it does, so I'm kind of glad I went for that. A little annoying that it flinched, but there's not much you can really do about that. It happens, and oh my god, words. It's not going to do that bad. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Bug Bite the Zapdos. I could be attacking the Garchomp, but I'm really not worried about the Garchomp at all. And I'm going to Trick Room here again, and hopefully we'll get that. Now, he's going to go for the Earthquake. Could have seen that coming, but again, Scizor shouldn't be taking... Ooh, actually, that did a lot. Ooh, you have the Heat Wave. Ooh, I forgot Zapdos got Heat Wave. That was not fun. But I'll get Trick Room up at the very least. I forgot about Heat Wave. Damn. What do I do now? I go into Goodra. Now. That's not good. Totally forgot about Heat Wave. Oh man, that just lost me the game right there. That totally lost me the game. Oh man. Damn it, I said I was going into Gudra, not Rotom. Oh, man. Well, at least Rotom will let me get some damage off into the Zapdos as I Volt Switch out into Gudra. Not a big deal, and I'm going to Moonblast the Garchomp. Now, he's probably going to Protect, unless he's... No, he's not Scarfed, because he went for Earthquake. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was a bad turn for me. I totally forgot that it got Heat Wave. That was not good. Okay, so we're gonna stay in. We're gonna go for that Moonblast. I expect Gardevoir to go down this turn. I played that really poorly. Oh man, that's not good. But we'll see what the Zapdos does here. We're doing decent damage with the Rotom, so I'm kind of hopeful for Gudra. You know, Gudra's not going to take a lot of damage here, so... And we still have Trick Room up, so, I mean, in the long run, it's not the end of the world here. And he is going to go for Discharge, so that will take out our Gardevoir. Damn, I mean, it does nothing to the Gudra, and we could probably finish off Zapdos with a Thunderbolt, so it's not over yet for us. I know he has the lead, but it's so totally my fault there. So obviously I'm going to bring out Rotom here. I wanted to bring out... No, I wanted to bring out... Well, I wanted to bring out Gudra, but because I flinched, I didn't want to risk it. And in comes a Azumarill. Oh, man. This thing gets Aqua Jet, right? He's not gonna Aqua Jet because he's got the... he's got the priority. I mean, he's in Trick Room, so he's definitely faster than us. What do I do? I'm gonna Thunderbolt. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. They're both super effective. I was gonna say I have Sludge Bomb, but they're both the same base power. Are they both the same base power? I don't remember. 90 and 90. Yeah, they're both the same. So I'll go for Thunderbolt. Because, like we mentioned before, he does have Aegislash. And I think I'm gonna Volt Switch onto the Azumarill as well. Ooh, that was so far a good play. So far. He's gonna kill one of my Pokemon though. And it looks like he's targeting the Gudra. So goodbye Gudra. I played that match pretty poorly. And that was my fault because I totally forgot that Zapdos had a Heat Wave. Total bad play. And we do sort of do a lot to that Azumarill, so that's not bad at all. Not bad at all though. You know, I'll take it. Yeah. Oh, I went for Protect. There's no reason in going for Protect. I'm not going to stall out anything, you know. Player off has like at least 16 PP, so that's... You're banded. You are banded, my friend. Because otherwise you would go for Waterfall. Interesting. I mean, we still lose because this Discharge or whatever you choose will definitely take us out. Unless you go for Roost. I don't know how we're going to beat the Zapdos with only 3 HP, but there's a chance. No, I mean, there's no chance. There's no chance at all. It just needs to hit us once. Literally just once. And whatever he brings out now, Aegislash. Yeah. Nope. I'm going to go for the Aegislash. I know that's kind of silly, but I have no way of taking out the Zapdos at all. Zapdos actually protects, so that's not bad, but we still have Trick Room up, so Aegislash will not outspeed us. Did Trick Room go down? Well, that's a comeback if I've ever seen one. We still can't win, but that was awesome. That was pretty awesome coming back from that. Oh, that's a really fast Aegislash. Because I'm not negative-natured, and I actually have, like, maybe 24 speed EVs. So that's actually a really fast Aegislash. I guess I'm going to go for Will-O-Wisp, because now that I'm at -2, but like I said, it really doesn't matter. Discharge will take us out. Yep. So I'm kind of glad we were able to come back from that. That was really cool. But overall, that was my fault for bringing in Scizor there. I could have very easily... Well, I couldn't bring in Rotom, I guess. Whatever. It's not like you... I don't know, guys. I don't know. Could have brought in Gudra. Oh well. You live, you learn. Not the end of the world. That flinch first turn was a little unfortunate because I could have brought in Gudra that turn, which was the plan. What I wanted to do was Volt Switch out, bring in the Gudra, but I figured because he went for Rock Slide, there was a chance I could flinch, and Goodra can survive. It can survive Dragon Claws from Garchomp, and I definitely could have survived a Dragon Claw from that, but I was honestly more worried about taking prior damage from the Zapdos, so that's why I didn't really want to bring in Goodra. It was a risk, you know, but I just totally forgot about Heat Wave, you know, and if I thought of that, I would have just protected or switched out, you know, oh well. So it looks like we're facing a Politoed, Ludicolo, Zapdos, Landorus, Hydreigon, and Kangaskhan, so it's kind of a rain team. Obviously Goodra is one of the best leads for us, but there's kind of an issue with the Hydreigon, and you might see that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off with Gardevoir Kangaskhan. Or do I want to do that? That's actually a good question, because if I don't start off with Kangaskhan, you know, Kangaskhan's kind of intimidate bait. I could start off with, like I said in one of the previous videos, I don't have any ice moves, so Landorus is actually kind of a problem for this team. This team obviously wasn't made with Landorus in mind because it was for the 14 season, but I think it's still one of my better teams, and I can improve it for this season, but I need to somehow get an Ice-type move on this team. Gengar gets Icy Wind, but that's not going to really help me because I'm Trick Room, so I'll just have to figure something else out. So Gardevoir is definitely a very solid lead, but do I want to start off with Kangaskhan? Do I want to start off with Goodra? Do I want to start off with something else? I'm going to start off with Goodra. That was my gut. I'm going to go with Goodra. I'm going to bring Scizor, because Scizor is actually going to be pretty cool here. And I think I'll bring Kangaskhan in the back. I don't want to bring Rotom because there's too many things that could just kind of ruin my day, and Rotom's not going to be doing too much damage here. I got the electric type move on Goodra, so that's all I really need, you know. We'll see what happens here. Now, the reason I brought Scizor is because it can take a dragon type move, so if it starts off with Hydreigon, obviously Hydreigon's going to Draco the Gardevoir, or the Goodra, and we don't want that. Now, he's gonna probably fake out my Gardevoir, which is kind of an issue, but I can take a Draco. That's the thing. I know I can take a Draco because I'm a Salt Vest. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for Trick Room, and I'm gonna stay in. I know this is kind of risky. He might fake me out, but that just means I get the Trick Room up, which is fine by me, and I can bring in Scizor. And I'm going to go for the Draco Meteor. He actually switches out the Hydreigon. Predicting Scarf. Interesting. Very interesting. And Kangaskhan will Mega Evolve, so that's fine by me. So no matter what, I'm either getting Trick Room off or hitting Zapdos with a nice and powerful Draco Meteor. Oh no, you're not even going to fake me out. Ooh, you're double-edging the Goodra. Interesting. Ooh, did you crit me? No. No. That second attack really felt like it did a lot of damage. Like, a lot of damage. That's an issue. But I have my own Kangaskhan, so I don't care. So that's what I'm going to bring in. I'm going to bring in Kangaskhan here. I'm going to burn his Kangaskhan. And double-edge the Zapdos. I've taken out Zapdos's, I don't know, before with double-edge. So let's see if we can take it out with this one. The burn on the Kangaskhan will mean we'll survive a low kick. He's probably predicting a low kick from us, which is fine. Landorus, okay, so we probably won't, but we'll get the burn off, which is kind of nice. I'm fine with the burn. As long as we can maybe take out the Zapdos next turn, I can bring in the Scizor, and the Scizor will be pretty good for us because stuff. Because stuff. So we burn the Landorus. I am completely fine with that. Let's see how much damage we'll do to the Zapdos. We do outspeed. Good. How much damage are we doing? Not a lot. And Thunderbolt onto our Kangaskhan. Again, not a lot of damage there. I think what I'll do here is I'm going to Moonblast the Zapdos, and protect with the Kangaskhan just for a turn. Let's see what this guy does. Maybe that's a good prediction. Because I just want to take out the Zapdos, because I feel like the Zapdos is the biggest threat right now. Okay, good. We actually took that out. I didn't expect to take it out this turn. That was better than I thought. And he superpowers my Kangaskhan. I wonder if I can survive that. I don't know. What's coming out now? Kangaskhan. I can one-shot the Kangaskhan with Hammer Arm. No, I'm burnt. Well, but it's not at full HP. So no, I'm not burnt. I have an Intimidate on me. Or I could just switch out into Scizor. I mean, Scizor can probably take moves. Right? Should I just Moonblast the Kangaskhan? No, I'm going to double into the Kangaskhan here, actually. Yeah, I'm going to double into the Kangaskhan. I think that's actually my best play. That might actually be my best play. Moonblast, how much is this going to do? A good... That's enough for Hammer Arm to take it out. We dropped its special attack. That's so clutch. Good. Kangaskhan was the bigger threat here because it can take out the rest of my team. And Landorus being burnt and can't switching out now means my Scizor can beat that Hydreigon. Good. Now he's going to go for Superpower. I'm curious. Is this going to take me out? Oh, it doesn't take me out. And you lose attack and defense. Oh, beautiful. Oh my god, I can beat you now with Scizor. That's so easy. Oh my god, thank you so much. Hydreigon. Hydreigon cannot touch my Gardevoir. So, did Trick Room run out? I just missed that. Nah, whatever. I'm gonna Moonblast the Landorus, and I'm gonna Hammer Arm the Hydreigon. Because the Moonblast on the Hydreigon is too obvious, and I figured, at the very least, if she decided to protect... Hammer Arming, Moonblasting the Landorus was probably a better play. Although now that I think about it, Landorus do carry Flamethrower. Interesting. I might have lost that if she didn't forfeit. Because I doubt I can one-shot it. But she might not have had Protect, and having absolutely no option for the Gardevoir, I think that would have been game right there. Anyway. I'll take it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Peace.